Well, the Bahamian Riviera may be in limbo, but it's expected to be buzzing with activity in a matter of weeks for a major conference. Finance ministers from IDB member states are expected to gather for the high-level talks to chart the way forward for their respective countries.
But with the resort's doors still closed, the question is whether the conference center will be ready for such a big event. Well, our Cleopatra Murphy tells us that the Minister of State for Finance addressed the issue today.
There is still no clear date for when the multi-billion-dollar Baha resort will open, but the resort's conference center will be the venue of the Inter-American Development Bank and the Inter-American Investment Corporation's annual general meeting in just over 2 months. Minister of State for Finance, the Honorable Michael Halkitis, announced that more than 5,000 delegates will gather at the conference center from April 7th through 10th. Halkitis says any concerns he had about the convention center not being ready were allayed after a tour on Monday.
The bulk, from what I can see, is for us to put in the temporary offices, which involves erecting cubicles, etc. And very, very confident that we will be ready. But my feeling was just one of being impressed with the facility.
Halkitis says government has invested $6 million in preparation for the event. The meeting will focus on key concerns, including youth development.
At this meeting, climate change and renewable energy will be regarded as priority areas for future IDB interventions in contributing toward the economic development in the Bahamas and the Caribbean region.
Halkitis says the IDB has contributed more than $800 million to the country through development partnerships. Hosting the conference will provide a significant boost for tourism, along with other economic benefits.
It would also showcase the Bahamas as a premier destination for hosting international business meetings, conferences, and conventions.
Project coordinator Janine McCartney says young people have been engaged throughout the planning process. Just as Bahamian artwork is displayed throughout Bahamar, McCartney says a gallery will be set up at the hotel for Bahamians to sell their work.
We have, I would say, a well-oiled machinery ready to host this meeting that will provide the Bahamas with a tremendous opportunity to showcase ourselves and our talent.
Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.